It's Ketchup Packets.
Hi everybody, I'm Sean.
I'm Nate.
And this is Ketchup Packets. And today, we're gonna watch some more of The Expanse, Season 3, Episode 8, entitled, It Reaches Out. Ooh boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds like it's gonna reach out.
I saw a movie called It Follows, where it followed the whole time.
Oh, okay. So in this episode, it's just gonna be a whole lot of it reaching out.
Exactly,
Cool,
yeah, just
cool,
gonna
cool,
be a
cool.
creature who reacher. Oh, Teller, what are you doing? My dog is knocking things over.
Yeah.
Last time on The Expanse, there was a space jello pancake,
Mm-hmm.
and the guy crashed into
Guy
it.
crashed into it, and he became a space jello pancake.
He became, like,
Goop.
Chef Boyardee stalagmites.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
His ship did not, though.
no, it did
Only
not.
him.
Yes. And, the pirate guy on the Behemoth, formerly
Mhm.
Nauvoo,
Yep,
who was sort of usurping Drummer's authority.
that's right.
That was
Yeah,
no good.
yeah. She's not like that.
And the documentary crew on the Rosie,
That's right.
talking to all of them.
Mm-hmm. Yep, everyone trying to have sex with Amos.
That's right.
Yep, yep, yep.
With good reason.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, I see it. I can see what they see.
And yeah, I think that the plot's gonna move pretty fast in these episodes because we're cramming an entire book into just this back half of
Yeah.
season 3. So,
I'm actually really excited about it. But first, today is a very special day.
oh, that's right.
As you guys may have noticed, we have some extremely well decorated backdrop stuff going on today. And that is because we have been watching the channel all day long, refreshing it constantly every few seconds, sitting at 998 subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
And it just turned over to 999.
Woo!
So we were thinking that maybe we would get our 1,000th subscriber today and be able to really say, today's the day, guys. We're officially getting that YouTube plaque delivered to your house.
That's right.
No, I don't know. Probably not. I
1,000
think
whole
that's a million. I
subscribers.
think that's like at a million. Maybe they have like a wooden
500,000
one.
or something.
Yeah, or like a plastic one that they send you. I don't know. But yeah, guys, so thanks for watching. One more person, please tell your friend, one of you, tell your friend to subscribe so that we can actually say 1,000 for real. But we're celebrating today because, you know, why not?
We're glad you're all here.
Yeah,
It's great
thanks
to
so much
have
for
so many
watching,
people
everyone.
watching TV with us.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. And without further ado, I think.
Yeah, let's get
Well,
on
let's
into The
jump in.
Expanse. I forgot to even talk about Miller.
This would be a banger dubstep song.
I'm sure that exists.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Special appearance by Thomas Jane.
Yeah.
Miller's in it again. Everyone didn't talk about this before. Everyone in the comments was saying, "Oh, you shouldn't have watched that credits spoiler." I was like, "That's it's material in the show in the
It's-
order it's presenting it to us. If
it's
his name
the
is there,
credits.
that's
Yeah.
not a spoiler. That's
Yeah.
the show.
They shouldn't have put it in
The
there.
show can't have spoilers in it. That's not how spoilers work." Well, suddenly they have a much bigger mystery to look at.
Me, my name, Sean. That's
Cool.
Ring woke up.
Maybe he just sneezed really hard.
You know, out of all the places in the whole system that we could be, and we're here at the ring. It's knocking. Don't you find that odd?
Oh, poor Holden, man. She's like, I don't want to deal with this anymore.
Yeah.
How many times we've almost died?
And the weight of the world on his, the
Yeah.
weight of the system on his
Yeah.
shoulders.
Got a brand new shiny coffee machine.
Father, poured hot coffee in the parking lot.
Oh, now he's saying another thing that Miller, or that Holden definitely doesn't know.
Yeah.
That's Julie's code.
Tick-ticks on the dog.
He's
And the
also
hat,
Wearing his hat,
yeah.
yeah.
So this is happening. Bones like chalk.
not making any goddamn sense.
So that's why Holden was so stressed out. He hallucinated
right.
Miller. We're dumb for not knowing that right away.
Are you trying to talk to me?
Yes.
What?
What?
Uh-oh.
Miracles are unfolding right outside that window, or whatever you have on these ships. The future of humanity and its place in the universe. This is no longer a story just about the Rocinante.
Is somebody stopping you?
My investors paid good money for access to the Rossi and its crew. Okay, they're footing the bill for this trip and making sure that
Who
your
are her
ship is
investors?
not repossessed.
That's a good
I
question.
need your full commitment. I want you to trust me. I won't betray that trust so that we can get your story out to everyone. Don't back away from it. From me.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
She's definitely motivated.
Yeah, there's something going on the back end with her.
You're gonna win so many awards.
Awards, is that it?
Yeah. No, I think there's more. I have a feeling there's more. It's just hard to get people to trust you when you're recording everything they say, and then you're going to cut it up however you want, and then release it out to billions of people.
Particularly when it's someone so politically significant like James
Yeah.
Holden. That is the Breakfast Club janitor, by the way.
Yes, it
I
is.
was right.
Mm-hmm.
And people in the comments were saying she's not proto-molecule, she's just like enhanced in other ways.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how we would have possibly known that
No.
if we weren't told it, but yeah, I was seeing that too.
Okay, so
And the question becomes, what is her motivation?
he found the thing that she had like set up last time. Was it like broadcasting something from this ship or something like that, or interfering with what this ship is doing somehow?
I'm
or
not sure. I feel like it felt like it was something dangerous that was like a sabotage type device.
some rig that she had concealed that
Yeah.
him finding it was enough for her to have to kill him.
Yep.
If I had a ship.
So the Behemoth is like a cylinder.
Mm-hmm.
Is that floor on the outside? It didn't look like it was spinning. It looks like it was like falling,
Yeah.
so thrust gravity probably, but
Yeah, I think it's just
that
probably got,
shape
like,
can,
floors.
but the cylindrical
Yeah.
shape can let it have floor on the outside as well, you know?
Yeah. You'd think they would do that, but
To Anderson Dawes and Fred Johnson, for telling UN Secretary General Wasarala that any attempt to force this ship to turn back from the ring will be met with a cordial and to our foolish and fearless young rockhopper who sunk his teeth deep into the unknown for a Molotov. For love.
For the rock hopper. For the rock hopper.
Drummer says, "I'm not drinking a Dawson
Yeah.
Johnson."
The inners would have waited outside that ring for a whole generation, just tapping, politely waiting for an invite. But Maneo Young Espinosa, he kicked the door open and threw on the light switch. That's how Beltas
Probably
built
could've
this
just-
whole damn system.
shot a disarmed missile into it. See? Didn't have to be a guy.
Yeah. Definitely should have been an unmanned probe as the first thing
Yeah.
you tried to send through the ring.
Mm-hmm.
But we shouldn't downplay his sacrifice now that he is gone.
Yes.
What did I tell you about being in here?
Yeah, no,
Are you a little deaf as well?
I know, I'm sorry. Yeah, my circadian rhythms are crazy in space, so I do a lot of wandering at night. Or day. Or
The hell were you doing, dude?
Well, I can put you on a treadmill and you can wander straight ahead for hours.
so, should I be holding out hope at all for...
Didn't look like you were wandering. You looked like you were accessing a computer.
I have a better cover story than that, buddy. I was walking.
What's that?
Pliers.
What's he plying?
That's a good question.
Trying to diagnose his brain illness?
Yeah.
It would be very, very scary. Daylight hallucinations.
Yeah, right.
Very vivid all of a sudden.
So, you show up an hour late, transport missing half your gear. What's a guy supposed to think? You and Ren. Nah, you ain't gonna get a girl that young. He's probably sleeping it off somewhere. Guy's a freaking genius. Gets paid to drink on the job, gets paid again to sleep off his hangovers.
Shut the fuck up.
Easy, kid. Just playing.
Ren's a decent
You
man.
don't turn in your coveralls to the company, you don't get your deposit
More than I
back.
can say for most of the people I've met up here.
Not my funeral.
Oh, you got his blood on your hand.
You sure do. He's just all so conscious what she
Oh, whoa, whoa, hey, you're docking. Woo!
Sorry, you almost killed us. You're a shitty electrician like Ren. You should have told me you're an even shittier pilot.
What's this lady's deal?
Yeah. She was pretty ready to commit at the time, but now I think she's having regrets. I don't know. That's even more concerning, that the machine can't sense anything wrong, but you're having vivid hallucinations of a guy that you know wearing clothes you've never seen him in and
Yeah,
saying
well,
stuff.
here he is.
There's not somebody there to put you down.
Poke him, touch him.
Yeah.
That's the next thing, right?
Yeah.
That Rome will eat you.
Why are you telling me this?
I'm supposed to think about this. This could mean something.
But he answered a question, you know, so it's not like
Yeah.
he's...
I don't give a shit about your goddamn war stories until you tell me what any of it means.
Well, local Grisha. They're running an unlicensed brothel down in Sector 18. Now down there.
Fuck you! Fuck you! My blood is clean. You're not here, which at least explains the stupid fucking act!
Somebody watching you or filming you?
Oh no.
I'm glad it's Amos and not the reporters.
I was rehearsing for a play.
Hey, none of my business. Are you sick, Cat?
No,
Just wearing this for fun.
I'm all right, Amos.
What is the pin on Amos's chest?
I mean, I will be all right. And if I'm not, you'll be the first to know, okay?
Oh yeah.
Little silver
The
devil.
devil's head.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like Amos would be the person to tell. Just be like, dude, seeing stuff, weird stuff.
And he's definitely not there. In physical reality.
God, that would be terrifying.
What do we have to fear? That we'll finally get the answers to our most profound questions.
He is good, though. I mean, he's got that thing with
Is that the...
Yep.
my family.
Uh-oh.
Big to his mega churches across Africa and Asia, and our business enjoys his sway over the flock.
I'm now worried for Anna's safety. I don't really care
Yeah.
about anyone else on this ship. But what is that girl gonna do?
Why is she there? I'm confused as to
Yeah.
where she was, where she came from. What is her whole deal? I'm sure I'm supposed to be.
Well, did they just arrive here in that other ship? You know, like they were bringing supplies to this.
Yeah. I think they were going back.
Are you alright?
This is where they were stationed. What are you doing? He's got a bunch of like cybernetic scars.
Oh yeah.
It's probably the controls for the camera and stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. But he's swapping out glass plates.
At least get one that's the same color.
I was gonna say it's nice the phony one's a different color. He can't tell.
But he
'cause he's
wouldn't
blind.
know, yeah.
Is the point to put that one in there, or the point to take the one he took?
Yeah.
He ran a scan on himself for the potent molecule infection. Holy, 35 times. Shit, are you telling me this? Negative. The test always scanned negative, but he keeps doing it over and over. What the hell is that about? You tell me. Damn fine. No. But we gotta do something, man. You remember XO back on the can? Yeah. One day he's singing sea shanties.
Jonathan Banks.
Yeah. The next day he's waving a 6-gun around trying to put up. Calm down. Sorry, man.
Notice the camera. I want them to notice the camera.
Yeah.
Show me the news report the moment the Belter kid went through the ring.
And bring up the timestamp.
Stop there.
What are you fishing for?
You've been spying on us every second since you got on this ship.
He's realizing
I get it. Now I want to see your footage of me.
the simultaneous events stuff that
Oh,
Portal
yeah.
Molecule always does, you know? Like,
What is it?
It happened at the same time.
What did?
You need to go.
What? No. Your brain just exploded. I have brain matter all over me. You need to tell me what is going on right now. Holden? Holden!
What was the other thing that happened?
the first time he saw Miller and the kid crashing into the ring.
See, you're a tool that goes places. I'm a tool that finds things. We're tools.
Just take it easy. Just, what is she? Oh, that's the symbol that was on the thing that she left in the other ship. Oh,
Why?
okay. What?
You showed up at the exact moment the ring was activated. Is it using you to get to me?
It reaches out.
It reaches out.
13 times a second it reaches out, but nothing answers. So it builds the investigator, and the investigator looks, but he does not find, so it kills the investigator over and over.
Oh, man.
What is it doing?
So I'm at this unlicensed brothel, right? It's egregious. Down in Sector 18. He's a hothead rookie. I keep telling him, watch your doors and corners, pal. You don't come rushing into a room with your dick hanging out.
Holden, we got a situation out there. We need him right now. Just 1 second.
I'll get rid of them.
Holden,
Stay with me.
Just sounds like something going on, dude.
Holden.
I have a feeling Miller will be around.
Yeah, don't you even want to hear? Yeah, it's too late.
Yep.
Okay, go with the real people.
Guys, something's going on with the Rossi.
What is this?
What?
I'm James Holden.
Speaking on behalf of the Outer Planets Alliance.
What?
Earth and Mars believe the ring is theirs to investigate.
To claim, and are already plotting ways to control.
It's a deep fake. Is it?
I'm here to declare for the OPA that Belters are the only legitimate benefactors of the ring.
What?
Whatever it may ultimately prove to be, it belongs to the Belt. And to show you that we will not bargain, nor back down from this claim, we've struck at the Inner's vessels, and we will strike again.
What the hell?
What the hell?
Did you do this?
Why would I?
Holden,
Maybe you don't know what you did. Maybe you're not in control.
I know myself, and that is not me.
And we
Okay.
will strike again.
Dude.
Hell, Rossi, get Holden on comms and tell him he has 10 seconds to retract.
We have to fire on the Rocinante. We have to do it now.
What?
It is the only way they'll know that the OPA disavows James Holden, otherwise they will kill this ship along with his.
He's kind of right.
Yep. But they're locked out. They can't.
Yeah, we'll be next.
Holden can't do anything.
Camina, if you want to save the Behemoth, you have to prove to them that we are not with him.
Where's my open channel?
The Rosie's not responding. Just let me try.
No more time for try. Arm the missile system and get me a channel to the UNN fleet commander.
Yeah, try to tell them, I guess, if you can't.
Don't fall into
Remove her from the command deck.
Robert, listen to me.
Naomi, you're too close to it. You really can't think about this clearly.
Just stop. Just say it.
They might have to blow up the Rocinante.
Yep.
Just say him.
UN's target locked us. All I got is drive control.
Still no comms?
Nothing. What about PDCs? Any defense systems?
Snake eyes.
Okay, I'm thinking about. There was proto-molecule left over on the ship that we saw. Did that ever get addressed, or is it? Does the proto-molecule have control of this vessel, like, and has for some time? I'm wondering about that right now.
Here and be their target practice.
Oh wait, but the journalists, that guy,
Yep, that's what he planted, was it?
and the fake footage. That's how they made the deep fake, and they've been gathering footage of him.
Yep.
We are prepared to fire on the Rocinante. Let us take care of our own.
You have 1 minute.
He doesn't believe us.
Doesn't matter. He gave us 1 minute.
Missile bay doors on the Thomas Prince have just opened.
And 1 minute is all we're gonna get.
Missile ready.
I mean, I obviously don't want the Rocinante to blow up or anyone on it to die, but he's right in this moment for what they have to do. You need a Deus Ex Machina of some kind.
Yeah.
Fire! What's happening?
Grid overload. Need to divert more juice to the weapon system. Stand by.
One hell of a warship.
And the ship doesn't work. That's the only saving grace.
Oh, this seems like Sabotage too.
You think there's people on board that are part of this plan?
Yeah, I think this is a big plan.
From the flotilla for now, but you sure as hell better be strapped.
Maybe Dawes at the head of it?
To the floor.
Interesting. We already have the super strong, super sad lady, and then we have the documentarians, obviously working together in some capacity.
See, I told you, there's proto-molecule on the ship. We never dealt with that.
Yeah.
Going to a room too fast, kid. The room eats you.
There we go, we got missiles off. Or a missile off.
Inbound missile! Drop in!
Did you not think this is what would happen to you?
Yo, how are you gonna get out of this situation?
You need to go for the ring. Slow the Rossi down. Flip and burner. Hard as you can without that missile catching us.
We are dead if I slow down!
It's a risk we gotta take. Massive.
So they just don't enter that fast, and you can go through.
Try not to stroke us out.
How do you know all this about the ring?
Because Miller told me.
Duh.
You need
context.
You have to explain that statement, sir.
But this is our only way out.
I was just like, oh, I knew it.
Do what the cap said! It's gonna be nasty!
Oh, that stuff. It's been so long.
Pashan. They're going for the ring.
Naomi.
Cosby, what are you doing?
They're dead.
Woo! Flip and burn! Oh, just passing out?
Yeah.
You wake up in another universe.
No.
Oh. That's blood.
Yep. That's what happens when you crush all your organs with momentum.
But we're alive.
Yep.
What happened?
Whoa. Are they? Oh. Whoa.
I wasn't 100% sure what I was looking at right
It
there.
looks like the ring kind of stopped everything and is just kind of sucking it in.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Ooh, that's a heck of a place to leave it off.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, wow.
Well.
I feel like I was just given a whole bunch of information and then learned nothing, is what I feel like just happened.
I mean...
So we know the one thing I think I understand is that Miller is, quote, the investigator, right? Mm-hmm. And as he described, his role for the protomolecule is to go either to a place or into a consciousness, try to communicate what it needs to communicate, and then dies. Every failure, they just, like, the protomolecule kills him or brings him back and then sort of re-releases him.
So maybe after the slingshotter guy hit the ring going so fast, the protomolecule was like, okay, I need to go out there and communicate to somebody.
Yeah.
Don't go so fast.
Don't go so fast.
Yeah. Right, and so that's what he was managing to tell Holden by telling that story that Miller had. So, like, it was communicating that message via, like, stuff that was already in Miller's consciousness.
Right.
It couldn't just, like, give him a script to go read. Like, it had to find stuff that's already in his thoughts that has that as the point of it and have him say that, you know?
And it seemed to me that, like, I mean, the story still, I feel like after he told the story again, I would still just be like, what are you talking about? Yeah. But I think that the conveyance of the information was, like, not necessarily through Miller's words, some sort of psychically, you know, it's like, you know, through finishing his story and him listening to the whole story, he was like, okay, gotta move through the ring slowly. Carefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was quite a... I mean, I was always sketched out by those documentarians. If you're in a situation like that, and somebody's like, oh, we're gonna fund your whole thing, just let us record a documentary about you, and it's like, yo, we all got, like, secrets, man. We've been playing this close to the chest for a long time. I don't understand why they would ever let those people on their ship in the first place.
Right, presumably they would look into it a bit as to what these people's whole situation is, so I wonder how well concealed they were.
Yeah, they seemed like they were pretty well concealed.
We still don't know for sure that they're responsible for that false message. But it seems likely because it was coming from the Rocinante, so, like...
I think that all the pieces are there to the point where they wouldn't even need to explain it, because they have all that footage of Holden. They've been just recording these people, you know, and obviously, like, the cameraman, it was like, he was doing something, and he knew what he was doing.
Right, that's true, yeah.
And he didn't have a camera there, I don't think. I didn't see a camera when Amos was, so I'm thinking, like, a tech, like,
Sabotage.
net runner, that's a Cyberpunk 2077 reference, but kind of, you know, like, hooked into the network, kind of, like, and then we have sabotage of that one ship by that woman who, that doesn't really, if those two things are...
She's a super soldier.
Yeah, but if those two things are connected, like, how?
Yeah,
so
who's behind it? Yeah, I mean, I guess the only other option on the Rocinante, if it's not the journalist, would be the protomolecule sample thing somehow doing all this. But I don't think that it can't operate that, like, deliberately and precisely within human systems and stuff like that. Like, you know, clearly this Miller thing is showing that it has a much more abstract approach to interfacing with human beings.
That's what I was saying.
Like, do a political maneuver like this.
I don't know if political sabotage is the protomolecule's bag, man.
No, yeah, so I think that means that it's definitely got to be the journalists. And yeah, I think it is connected to that lady, but the question would be, is it Dawes behind it? Is it Fred Johnson? Is it someone else?
I haven't seen Dawes in quite some time, not in any meaningful way. That would be a very interesting kind of little twist way to bring him back. Because, I mean, presumably they're still out there flying around.
Him and Cortazar.
Yeah, Cortazar's still alive. Yeah, he's like one of the last people on the project, last important people on that project that is, as far as we know.
Imagine how jealous he would be of the Rocinante that they're going through the ring right now.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh my goodness, you're going to meet the protomolecules creators.
Yeah, that's actually pretty exciting. I'm excited to meet the protomolecules creators.
Is there just full-on aliens in the next episode?
Yeah.
Like, where are they going? What even... Whew. I don't know what to think about predicting in terms of where they will be. And you know that's not even what they'll show us first. The next episode will start on Avasarala or some other stuff that will, you know... Interesting story that we need to see, but it won't be the people who just went through the gateway into total unknown.
Yeah. That's what I'm curious about. Yeah.
We didn't see any Bobby Draper.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I wonder if she's going to be around for this story much more, or if they had, you know, her touching base with Alex to just kind of be like, she's back on Mars, she's a Marine, she's doing her thing.
All good, yeah.
Not out at the ring where this all story seems to be taking place.
Yeah. I would be surprised if she doesn't pop in some capacity.
Whenever Mars gets involved, it'll involve her in some way. I hope so.
Stupid documentarians. Unbelievable.
You just holding the grudge against them?
I can't believe that. I knew it. It's like, you're sketchy all along. Trust me.
Yeah, and how is Holden ever going to convince anyone that video's not real? That was a pretty real video.
I mean, there is something to be said for, like, it's pretty out of character for Holden. Like, even as people now know kind of the full story of what was going on. He was never, like, an OPA extremist in the beginning.
Right,
anyway.
but I think that he still has enough of that public reputation that once this video comes out, people will believe it. You know, it's... Maybe, how strong does your reputation have to be for a video of you confessing some stuff to the camera to not convince people? You know, you're like, well, I know Holden, and he wouldn't say all those things he's saying in that video. It's like,
that's a good point.
I mean, I don't know how common deepfakes are in their society. It seemed like the video of Aaron Wright was enough to put him away to the point where he didn't even protest and try to call it fake. So
yeah,
they're not that common, you know.
It seems strange that they wouldn't be common. That's a really great way to destroy somebody's credibility and, like, completely ruin their political career and stuff. If it is a possible thing to do, feels like they would be all over the place.
Yeah.
You know, used as
I'm curious as to how much more they'll go into the prevalence of those, or go into the nature of that exact video we just saw, because it seems strange, given the Aaron Wright stuff, that's now something that is available. So
and it just seems like, you know, if we're supposed to sort of accept the fact that maybe that's sort of a technological blind spot, like maybe something in this version of the future that they never really, because we're doing that now. We're figuring out that technology now, how to put words in people's mouths through videos, you know. So, like, and, you know, they obviously have, like, artificial intelligence. They can, you know, they have all the pieces of it, you know, but, like, yeah, I'm interested to see if this was, like, the first time that's ever happened, how people are going to react to, like, that. Because, you know, Holden's going to be like, wasn't me.
Or maybe it will get put through analysis on the show and quickly be, you know, everyone will say that's fake, it's not real, but, you know, what's the expression? A lie is halfway around the world while the truth is putting its boots on, you know?
Tying his shoelaces or something.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so maybe, you know, the damage is done by the time they can debunk it and say it's not a legitimate video. It was already, I mean, clearly they fired a missile.
Yeah.
If everything had gone exactly to plan, the Rocinante would have been blown up by either the UN or by the Behemoth.
So was Holden's plan in the what's it called, the evacuation chamber? What am I thinking of? He put himself,
the airlock.
The airlock. Thank you. Yeah, evacuation chamber. Anyway, was his plan just to like see if Miller would pop up? What was?
Yeah, he needed solitude, and I think that was the only place he could guarantee that like the documentary people and just no one else was gonna come get to him or something.
Maybe.
I'm not sure exactly,
I
but
thought
it
he was
worked.
gonna shoot himself out to save everyone else.
Yeah, that's what Amos seemed to think as well. He was saying, "I don't want to scrape you off this ship or something."
You're gonna have to trust me. I'm just gonna get the answer at the very last second from a hallucination that I've been having. Just give me a sec. I don't know.
My idea is, you know that thing we all saw the video of that guy dying doing?
Yeah.
We're gonna do that.
We're gonna do that, and you're just gonna
Slowly.
take my word for it that Miller told me see. So that's all gonna be good for everyone else then, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I
it
guess
worked.
if the other choices get blown up by a missile.
Yeah, blown up by a missile or fly into a giant death circle. Yeah, I guess maybe I'd probably take that one too.
Yeah.
Like missiles are boring.
Well, and you don't. The death circle is a question mark as opposed to
the missiles.
The missile is a known quantity.
Point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whew, I think I'm excited to see where this goes. I don't know.
It was mind bending.
Yeah.
I'm hoping we get a little bit more answers that some of the threads start to get tied up. Not tied up.
I think this might have opened much wider rather than tying up. I think we might be expanding into a huge new paradigm here, but I don't want to build up too high of expectations.
Right.
I don't expect to see like a alien city in the next episode.
I don't necessarily either. I expect it to be very nebulous and confusing to the crew. Whatever is over there. They're not going to be like structures. Oh, they have a city. The aliens being like, "Hello, human."
Yeah.
That's not. I doubt it.
I don't think that's not really what this show does.
No. They make you confused.
Yes.
And then down the line, they'll answer the questions. But this was supposed to be maybe like a possible last season, right? So like any questions that they ask, they'll answer. And I want to know more about that event that just happened. I want to know who put the the deep fake out there, all that stuff.
That's all gonna get explained, I'm sure.
Yes.
That whole plot is gonna be the main plot of this rest of this season here. We'll see that.
How many more episodes do we have of this season?
Let's see. This was number 8, so we have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 5 episodes to go.
Okay, so introducing like an alien other section of the game world is not necessarily out of the question.
No, I think they got time to do that, and we got
Yeah.
time to do some crazy stuff in the next 5. We'll have to see what happens. You'll have to come with us, Screaming Firehawks.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us and watching our crazy Expanse discussions while the show gets a little kooky. We have a Patreon. You can check that out if you want to. Been slacking about updating that a little bit as, things happening in personal lives and stuff, but gonna be getting to updating it as much as we can, and, check that out if you feel like it.
Yeah.
And until next time, I'm Sean.
I'm Nate.
And this is Catch Up Packets.